Hello everyone, I am Taureor and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. You might have been able to tell that I have been slightly burnt out on Hearts of Iron lately. I mentioned it a couple of times and you might have noticed the reduced enthusiasm. But with the release of Victoria, I think I figured out what I need to do to rediscover my love for this game. See, I'm gonna try something new. Rather than doing videos I think people want to see, I'm just gonna do videos I want to do. And hopefully, if I am enjoying it, you will as well. This is why today we're doing Poland again. I'm not sure which time. I like playing Poland, and there are a few paths in the new focus tree I have not explored yet. Namely, today we're doing Communist Poland. Embrace the hunger. And I'm turning off historical focuses. It will be nice to see some mayhem and maybe cash in on some opportunities that might present themselves. Regular difficulty admin mode, non-historical focuses. Poland. Let's go. Unfortunately, in order to follow the path of communism, this one, the peasant strike, we have to fight a civil war. As far as I know, this is unavoidable. Sadly, I don't like civil wars because they waste resources. But if we have to, we will. Let's leave one faction on support equipment and the rest just goes into guns. That's all we'll be able to afford for a while, until we build up the economy. Initial research and some civilian factories. Well, let's go. We start with a sizable army, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to have a civil war. So sadly, we will not be able to make use of any opportunities early on. Like a civil war in the German Reich or the Soviet Union is a great opportunity, but we can't do anything until we conclude our own civil war. So let's just sit here, get ready, and observe. Oh, and let's create an agency, so I don't forget later and we can start decrypting people. Illy moves to annex Ausa. Not our problem, we've created our agency. Can't do much with it, with our current amount of factories, but we can at least get my spies. Now let's see if there's a civil war. Rhineland. Okay, so Hitler is remaining in power. We'll have to be ready to beat him up when the time comes. Invite the front morgues, or morgues. This will bring a couple of generals to our side. This is randomized as far as I know. First spy. Send to the German Reich. We might be friends with the Soviets, we might be enemies with the Soviets. Everything depends on how, their focus tree turns out, and if they want to be friends with us and fight the Germans together, and all that. Young officer coup in Japan, and we boost our research. Civil war in Ethiopia, and we do the State National Council. Yugoslavia going communist, and I'm going to save our political power. Oh, actually, we have to start using it to bring some states to our side. Let's do that. The states we bring to our side with this will be on our side in the Civil War. Let's also get some generals. Kazimierz Sosnowski will join our side, and he's the defense expert. Good, we can use him later. Industry. I'm going to raise the Black Madonna. This is actually going to be bad for us. When the Civil War begins, there will be some more democratic support. But it's just 35 days for 5 stability and 15 war support. And we'll win the Civil War quite easily anyway, because I'm going to use a trick. Let's create a new template with just one artillery battalion. Call it trash. Maybe an appropriate picture. Don't have a trash can, but the tower looks a bit like a bin. Let's also create a new template that has just one cavalry in it. That's going to be for garrisons, and I can also use it for quick deployment of units. But for quick deployment of units, let's create another one with just one infantry because it's a bit cheaper to train. A kitten in Polish will be kotek, so let's call it that for quick deployment. And the trash is, of course, to switch all my troops to it prior to the Civil War. So the AI uses these terrible units against me. Well, let's not forget to bring some territories into the fold. Don't need to waste too much political power because we'll win this relatively easily. Tadeusz Trzeba, do we need him? Not necessarily, but I'd like some more generals, so we can take the decision a couple of times. To woo the general staff, start decrypting Germany, and improve worker conditions. The 4-year plan. It's going to take a while to actually have the strike. When this runs out, we'll just have another debuff, and only then we'll wait for the strike itself again. Lublin and Kraków and Białystok are mine. I should be able to easily take out all the other territories, but let's get some more just to make it more efficient. Let's take Wołyń. Władysław Anders, excellent. Let's woo him too. He's a level 4. Polish School of Mathematics for an extra research slot. Actually, can I deploy more of the trash units? I'm not sure how much artillery I have, but if we set the priorities properly, maybe I can, because I'm going to be switching all my army to that template. I don't think I have any artillery, so without equipment I won't be able to deploy them. Okay, that's fine. We'll just train these guys when the war starts. Also, all of you, get over to Gdynia, because it's far away. I'd like to get Roman Abraham as our field marshal. Although this of Anders is fine as well. Kukio, oh, he's good. Yeah, we'll woo the general staff a couple more times. Can I see what's gonna happen in the Soviet Union? Oh no, did they go with the center? That's terrible. Terrible for me. Although not necessarily. A stable Soviet Union could be good for me, because I'm going communist, so we could use them. The peasant strike, yes, the peasants are revolting. I'm sure some of them look good. Right, let's arm the peasant militia. Yay, 4 research slots. I don't have enough free civilian factories because of the peasant strike to get another spy. I should have been upgrading it a bit faster. No matter, no need to expand the strike to factories. We'll just take everyone out, boosting our research, even though it's ahead of time, and boosting our industry. We've exhausted the focus tree for now, on this side. Let's invest in our economy. 113 days until the uprising. I could take more states so the uprising would go smoother, but I think it would be better off if I save the political power. Yes, give me more communism. Alright, civil war in Latvia and in Italy. Civil war in Latvia is actually pretty bad for me. Let's do the new Polish industry. Yeah, especially if they join the Soviets, because I intended to attack them. And if we're in the same faction, I won't be able to. Unless, of course, Latvia can beat the communists. That would be excellent. Come on, Latvia, kill the communists. Doesn't look very promising. They're not doing anything, just standing there. New Polish industry. There will soon be a rebellion, so let's take a short focus. Something like this, 35 days. Radio. 4 research slots let you actually advance quite quickly. Sadly, looks like the communists are gonna win. This is very disappointing. Right, let's not take a new focus, because the civil war is gonna start in a moment. And there we go. Ooh, I thought Lublin was gonna be mine. That's actually not very good for me. No matter, we'll handle it. Now, first, all of you switch to actually useful units, the Peasant Division. That's 12 with infantry template, and attack aggressively. Yeah, I should have taken a bit more territory, like Lvov, for example. But it is fine. Field Marshal, let's promote Władysław Anders. He is level 4, offensive and charismatic, and an organizer. Kukiel and Wieniawa Długoszewski will be my generals. Now, we have very few troops, which is not great, but don't worry. We shall get more, and quickly. Now I have 18. Let's go to 2 full armies. That's 48, 18, 30 extra units, please. Peasant uprising, yes. Oh, I can only deploy here. That's unfortunate, but we'll connect soon enough. Like this. Also activate orders and be super aggressive because the enemy has very terrible units. I made them myself. I know how bad they are. Connect through Lvov. That's better. See, we have an insufficient number of troops. Oh, yeah, I forgot to start a new focus. I should have done that immediately. And now we have some other options, which have been unlocked. Let's start with the leftist Sejm. Latvia was annexed, sadly, by the Soviet Latvians. I had plans to annex them myself, so this is a sad turn of events. As you can see, my gambit with the trash units is working out very well. Boost our infantry a bit, and deploy extra troops. Switch them all to the peasant battalions, and reinforce our front lines. Alright, excellent. Oh, you got trapped, that's unfortunate, but I'm on it. Guys just need to distribute yourselves, and we will win. Just give them a moment. See, my troops are just so much better. Leftist Sejm is complete. Now let's reassemble the Sejm. Well, this might seem counterintuitive because it's actually increasing democracy a bit and we can't have too much democracy. But it also unlocks very good advisors, which I want. Our first advisor is going to be Bolesław Bierut for 20% more political power gain. And some communism. Can you guys move a bit faster? I did tell you to be aggressive, didn't I? Excellent. We'll be done shortly. So nationalist Poland has been annexed. We win. Polish Peasant Union. That was just the first step. Let's go to a full army group. Also make sure occupied territories are taken care of by cavalry, because it's the most efficient way to do it. Oh yeah, we can boost our agency a bit. I'll invest in the advisors first, because they are going to give me a lot of political power, and then we can fill everything out. They captured my agent. Another one is on the way. Maybe she'll be quick enough. We've reassembled the Sejm. We can't assemble a leftist cabinet yet. Not enough communism, but with communal governance, we'll be closer to it. I think this is a bit bugged. I did it in a small test game, and instead of 5% communism, I think it gave me 15, which is better, so no problem here. Let's see if that happens again. Also, concentrated industry 3. Come on, give me the operative. I'm not sure I'll be able to rescue her. I'm very disappointed with Latvia. I had a nice plan of annexing them. Meanwhile, they're a puppet of the Soviets. Oh well, I'll have to make do. Little Entente reaffirmed. Who is in it? Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia. Also, civil war rages in Italy and in Spain. Deploy troops. Communal governance is done. How much communist support did I get? Didn't change this time. I wonder what happened. Well, in that case I have to wait a little bit until we have some more communism. I can wait a little while. Expand industry. in Krakow. Let's get the noble bureaucrat, Stanisław Wojciechowski. With that, we have even more political power. Sadly, we don't have enough communism. Perhaps I should have done anti-democratic raids before the Civil War. That's fine. I just have to wait a little while. Not sure if reassembling the same was worth it. It was definitely nice. New spy. Can you rescue our operative in Germany in time? I doubt it. All of you, peasant divisions, please. Get some generals and get to exercising. Looks like I might have messed up a bit. We're gonna get significantly delayed on the leftist cabinet. Lithuania went with the kingdom. We can't do the leftist cabinet yet. Let's get some more factories. More decryption. Will Lithuania attack me? I hope they do. I might have shot myself in the foot. Going communist is delayed very significantly with this. Yeah, well, that's the beauty of Iron Man. You make mistakes and you have to live with them. Let's do limited conscription and get even more factories. Better guns, it's ahead of time, but guns are all we can afford for now. I will go with support companies though, and possibly artillery, but not yet because we can't afford it. Now, rescue the captured operative, please. More decryption power and better computing. And atomic research too. Can we do that? It's a long time. Maybe later. Construction though, yeah. Now we're almost ready to turn communist. I actually should have been able to do that a long time ago. If I hadn't taken the reassemble the same thingy. Okay, extra factories, and now we can turn communist finally. Decrypting Lithuania because we're gonna fight them. But we have a year to get ready to fight the Germans. Will I have enough time to fight Lithuania? Yes. Sadly not Latvia. Also, why do you guys keep getting captured? Oh no, he's not on historical, so we might not actually be doing the proper focuses to attack us. There has not been an Anschluss of Austria. I mean, we have Hitler, so he will attack us eventually. Though, he could, reach out to Poland, Danzig for Slovakia and stuff like that. It's possible, but we best be ready. Invisible ink, Anschluss of Austria. A bit late, but they're going for it. Machine tools. Alright, we finished it. Infighting and the KPP. Władysław Gomułka, who is pro-Soviet and doesn't really have any good buffs, or an independent one. Now, actually, you can become a Soviet puppet from here, and you can actually wrestle control of territory from the Soviets if you do. But I'd rather just go independent. We stand alone. But we actually don't have to stand alone. We can befriend the Soviets. Got a lot of political power. Now I can finally hire the third advisor, Mieczysław Michałowicz, the democratic reformist, who gives us even more political power. Also, war economy. And Polish path to socialism. Rescue the operative, extensive conscription. Although, can I do worker conditions? No. Because I have 100% stability. Bulgaria approaches the UK. I don't think I've ever seen that. Also, the civil wars still ongoing. Czechoslovakia has an ally in Yugoslavia. There's likely to be fighting. Also, I can join the Comintern. Decryption, let's do Estonia, why not? You guys trained up yet? Almost. We have the command power, so let's boost some guys. Get some generals. If I give you a medal, we'll actually get a boost if I promote you. I don't think so. Medals will travel with them, but do they still give boost? You know what, let's test this so I know. Let's give him Hero of the Revolution. We're just wasting 30 political power. If not, and make him a commander. And field citations does nothing. Oh well, good to know. I know I could have read it somewhere. I'd rather just test it for myself. Polish path to socialism. Let's continue down this path. To anti-imperialism. I don't actually care about anti-imperialism, but it gives us war goals. We sadly won't be able to take Latvia, at least in the foreseeable future. Let's become spy master of the Comintern. These guys are all trained up. Let's send them to take over Lithuania. Actually, you know what I should do? I should do research naval invasions. Let's do that. It's gonna be here. I have a couple of ships, and with this, we'll be able to invade Estonia without having to call anyone in. Fourth international, fortunately not my problem. And we can get a German spy. Excellent. Actually, everyone go over here. We just need a high level of network in one place. Hungary joins the Axis, good to know. Anti-capitalist revolution and cooperation government on Germany. Infantry expert. Oh, I do have command power, so let's get some more generals. Promote a couple of them. Doesn't really matter which ones. That will do for now. And the Kingdom of Lithuania. Are you going to attack me? Support monarchism in Poland. Well, that would be pretty interesting. I prefer for them to attack me. I'm not going to let them force me into a civil war or something. Defense expert. The German Reich has declared war on Czechoslovakia and Romania and Yugoslavia. No, Yugoslavia actually quit their alliance. So the Germans are fighting Czechoslovakia and Romania, with Hungary on their side. Obviously they are stronger, and France has abandoned Czechoslovakia, and France actually seems to be going fascist. Well, it's not my fight. I'm going to let them do their thing, and enforce Baltic socialism. Sadly, we can't get Latvia, but we can get Lithuania and Estonia with this. And then be ready to beat up the Germans. Better guns, excellent. Build them. Transport ships researched. Excellent. As you can see, Czechoslovakia not doing too great. Let's plan some naval invasions. We can do up to 10, but actually I could do more. If we did tip of the spear, that would double our capacity. But I did plan to switch to superior firepower. We're going to send everyone to their capital. Well, not everyone, 10 units is all I can send. Now, of course, I could attack from the Soviet territory, or even from Latvia, but then it might turn out I have to share the spoils, and we wouldn't want that. I'm focusing on their capital because we need a port, and this one is next to the Soviet Union, who is our ally, so they will be defending it, definitely. The port and some other coastal provinces. 10 planned, that's all we can do. Activate when available, and let's send our guys on patrol. Good. Ooh, I don't have enough convoys for this. Huh. I'm going to have to cancel some of these plans, just because of the convoys. About now. That's better. Ha! Lithuania claims our throne. Well, we're going to have to kill them for it, won't we? Ignite the civil war. Well, we don't need to do that. I'll just kill them normally. And soon. They deserve it. They messed with me. Improved infantry equipment. It is ahead of time, but it's going to be a couple of years until we have enough industrial capacity to actually outfit our guys with support equipment and stuff like that. That's a lot of troops. They're preparing to help me in my fight, but I'm not asking them to. We'll deal with this alone. The German advance has slowed down a bit, but they're still pressing them, and Czechoslovakia should surrender soon. It did. And, well, why did Romania get annexed? Right, because Czechoslovakia became a major power by creating a faction. Thus, beating up Czechoslovakia and beating up Romania a little bit made a truce. No problem, I can handle Germany, I have an ally. They will go after me soon. Do I know what focus you're doing? They don't seem to be going towards the Danzig War, but they probably will soon. Do I need to send more armies? Not necessarily, no. Then again, why not? You'll get some experience and go there. We'll use 2 armies each. By the way, how do I have 0 naval supremacy? I did send ships there. What are you doing? What? Repairing? Why are you repairing? You didn't fight anyone. Is there a storm or something? Spill them. That's better. I hate naval management. Yugoslavia joins the Comintern. Okay, that can help us a bit when we're fighting the Germans, but mostly as a distraction. I'm not going to help the Yugoslavians. Where's my war goal? Here it is. I cannot attack Latvia, but I can attack Estonia, and I can attack Lithuania, and I shall. And I'm not calling anyone in because it's all mine. Here, Soviet Union, you're not getting anything. Dismantle capitalist empires only because we can get cores with this afterwards. Right. Launch naval invasions. They haven't launched. Can we take a port? Well, their capital, but, port. Looks like there's nobody here. Excellent. Well then, the entire army shall take up residence here and move. You take the islands, you move forward. Some manual management will do us good. One of you stays at the port. Maybe not, but it's fine. More troops are coming. Should I send another army? Oh yeah, I don't have enough convoys to send everyone at once. Let's assign them 2. And be super aggressive, everyone. There's going to be some serious fighting in Lithuania. Was that Yugoslavia wants to join? No. But I love some Lend-Lease. Oh yeah, here we go. Cipher and Cipher. And decrypt Hungary. Excellent. 45% on the first collaboration government. Now working on the second one. Right, good. They have some supply troubles, but we do have a port, so they will be resupplied with our very few convoys. And soon we will have ports, and we'll be able to produce our own convoys. Well, once this territory is ours, I'll be able to... I actually hold the port, and it's enough. I thought I have to own the port, but it's enough to hold it. So, free trade it is. I have to buy some steel, but our dockyards in Gdańsk have been unlocked. And also, we're doing better on consumer goods. We're allied to the Soviets, so let's get their steel. Actually, let's get way more of their steel. We have 53 factories. I could actually get my 5th research slot now. I probably should, maybe even before the cores. Estonia capitulates. Nobody else is in the war, so I don't have to worry about sharing. We take everything. Next up, Lithuania. Same here. Thank you. Now, Latvia. Would you like to maybe become my, be annexed? Suppress monarchist sentiment. There's no more monarchist sentiment. Will it just grow on its own? I don't think so. I do not think so. But let's leave it and see if it disappears. It has not disappeared completely, but I doubt the claim strength will rise. We'll be fine. Infantry expert. Actually, what I should have done was land some troops here and then just walk into this territory through Latvia, because we could do that. Yeah, it's fine. I cannot attack them because we're in the same faction. But if I leave the Comintern, then I can. But I need the Comintern, at least for now. Because the Germans reassert eastern claims. I'm gonna need them sooner than I think, because they're going to demand Memo. And Memo is now owned by me. Well, in that case, should probably get ready to beat up the Germans. Let's get some more troops. Do I need a second army group? Do I have the guns for it? I do. And pure infantry is excellent for defense. Let's get a second army group. We have to use the garrisons, but it's a temporary thing. Right, deploy more troops. One army in the Königsberg area, one army down here, and the rest of you on a field marshal order here. We're missing the order on Hungary, but it will be readjusted when we start fighting. And against Germany, we'll actually go balanced and probably not advance. I could build some forts. With Soviet help, it should not be necessary. Advance in Königsberg. Should I advance down here as well? Probably. Get ready. I wonder, if I ignite the civil war, can I pick a side? Can I switch governments this way? Well, let's not risk it. Military theorist. Actually, land doctrine of Grand Battle Plan is not so bad at the start. If we're defending, I intend to switch to superior firepower, which I prefer, but if we are defending against the Germans, Grand Battle Plan is not so bad because of the extra entrenchment. What are you guys doing? Preparing a second collaboration government. I need 3 collaboration governments or 2 very successful collaboration governments. Then we can steal all the territory in the peace deal. Justification against... Wait a minute. Oh, looks like memo didn't take effect. Oh no, it just takes a couple of days to get the event probably. But does it only work on Lithuania? I suppose it doesn't really matter since they're doing Danzig War. Anyway, let's research the truck. Right, we did dismantle capitalist empires. Now we're going to do Commonwealth of Socialist Republics. This is going to give us some cores, and then we can get an extra research slot. Do I need my navy here? Actually, you know, you're not doing a good job. Go back home. The Soviets have a navy, that should be sufficient. Let's do meticulous preparation. I prefer this to bold attack or tenacious defense because it gives 2 points, not 1. Alternatively, we could do academy scholarships to get better generals, but I prefer this. And static warfare would actually help us quite a bit at the start, but we'll be switching things around, so let's not invest in it. Professional Officer Corps for cheaper doctrines. They're reinforcing the Königsberg area. Well, we will have Soviet help, so it's fine, I think. Second operation in progress. If we get an exceptional success of 45% again, then we don't need to launch any further operations. My construction, not that great. But once we core these territories, we'll get extra factories from them. They'll have a lot of us to fight. If they attack the Allies as well, they don't stand a chance. Let's get an infantry equipment designer. We're getting some resistance, but it's not important. We're about to get these as cores. The Danzig War, of course I'm not going to accept, but maybe let's wait until I have cores here, because I get boosts to core territory. What focus have you started in the meantime, Germany? I don't know. Probably around Maginot, which is going to be the final nail in their coffin. We're now the Commonwealth of Socialist Republics. Got cores, got factories, got manpower. And Danzig will remain Gdańsk. And now that we have our cores, research slot number 5. Oh right, god damn it, I forgot. I deployed another army. Peasant divisions, assigned Field Marshal Sikorski, and some generals. Now these are completely green, and they won't have full equipment or manpower. Perhaps I even switched too many to that template. Yes, probably. You commander. Yes, I did switch too many. No harm done, I'm just gonna switch some of them back. And those that get switched back, do not engage in combat. 2 will be sufficient, I think. And you guys are going to garrison all my ports, so I don't get a naval invasion. I shouldn't, because of the Soviet fleet. And you are going to be my reserves. I'll send you to do stuff soon. Charismatic. And, yeah, we're good. Germany declares war on us. I shall call all my allies. Should I actually activate the others now? Not just yet. We've called everyone. Are we attacking? The Soviets are attacking. Should I let them? Or should I attack myself? Let's just let them attack for now. No need to waste my own resources. My own people. Then again, let's at least attack while we have the cipher active. Activate the cipher and go. Maybe we can make some progress. We did. Excellent. Go. Go further. Take stuff. There's some resistance. Might need to send some more troops to the Königsberg area. We're progressing nicely. Excellent. The Soviet Union has more participation, but if we successfully create a collaboration government, it will not matter. Is this my core territory after the last focus? Yes. Yes, it is. Excellent. We're making some progress, and they are making some progress. I think I'll go cautious on everyone, but the guys up here. You aggressively move forward. Mexican junta joins the Axis. Well, that's going to be a problem. Communist China wants to send volunteers. No, they no longer do. Are you guys going to attack the United States or something? That would be nice. We could get them in the Comintern. Union of Greek Soviet Republics. A lot of communism this time around. Hungarian cipher decrypted. Let's use it. It's not going to do that much, but it can help a little. Oh, wait a minute. You finished the second collaboration government. Excellent. Which should mean 75%. Yes. Sadly, I need 80. So another one, please. Also, improved worker conditions. I have 98 stability. Well, let's go to way over 100. Then we won't have to worry about it again. I guess this will just stay here forever. Now, if you guys attack the Allies, you're boned completely. As it is, we're still making progress. So actually extend this front line a bit. Attack from the Soviet territory as well. And they're taken out. Excellent. Expand the garrison, and I can actually reorganize everyone. Just use the Field Marshal level order. This time, everyone. Some reinforcements coming your way. We have the most participation. Excellent. Bulgaria. Democratic? I don't think I've ever seen a democratic Bulgaria. Cautious or balanced? Cautious. We're not in a hurry. We actually want this to take a long time. How's the industry? Occupied. But this is core territory, so we're getting what the Germans built here. Not a lot, just 6 factories, but that's something. Anti-Soviet pact. With whom? Also, Italian Union is not going to help you, are they? No, because they're communist. They haven't even defeated Ethiopia, or Ethiopian Empire as subject. Oh, it's a subject. Alright, good to know. 5 research slots. Now I'd like to get this. Support colonial worker strikes. But for this we need Liberia and also another focus, which I guess should be represented by a line from here. The Committee of National Liberation. It's going to take quite a lot, won't it? Anyways, let's press for Liberia and increase relations with them. Not sure why Liberia would want to be our subject, but let's convince them it's a good idea. Atomic research, please. How are you on guns? Not so great, actually. This army that's not participating in combat is going back to a small template to free up the guns. Send them to the front lines. Or to the garrisons. Almost ready for the final collaboration government. Are they pushing me back? No, I don't think so. I thought they were for a moment. And we're about to be connected to Yugoslavia, which will actually help things quite a bit. German cipher. Use that immediately. Decrypt the Hungarian one in the meantime, at least a bit. Let's start investing in support companies that I am going to start using once we have an industry powerful enough for it. Also, it is time to switch to superior firepower. Let's do smoke and fire. This is actually increasing our soft attack quite significantly, and it will be helpful. Germany, are you doing around the Maginot? No, we're doing Form the Reichskommissariats. Why? You don't have a territory for it. Oh, we're making gains, aren't we? Yes, even uncautious. Excellent. Advanced competing machine. Latvian independent SSR wants to send us stuff. No, sorry, I don't want to decrease our contribution, although I will send fuel to the Soviet Union. 100% of our fuel. That will actually slightly increase our war score, and I don't need it. Right, we have entered Yugoslavia. Or rather, Yugoslavia has been connected so the Soviets can better use it. Expeditionary force, I don't need it. Infantry expert, just go forward slowly, in a cautious manner. Although, if I'm being cautious, the Soviets are actually getting more participation, but that's what my coalition governments are for. Then again, they might not work if the Germans are the only major power in the war. This could be difficult. We'll see. Yeah, because the coalition government will only take effect once they capitulate, but they would have to capitulate to me specifically. And then we would need time to create the coalition government very quickly. We've pressed for Liberia, and I want this because of the extra compliance gain. Where was I? Wait, I need a socialist economy for it. Liberia refuses. I don't really care about Liberia, so let's not escalate this. I just needed the focus. Best guns, please. And next doctrine. An industrial concern? Anti-democratic raids. You need more manpower? No, not really. At least not at the moment. But I did lose a lot of people. Perhaps I should stop advancing. Be on the defensive. The Soviets can push for me. German pressure towards the Benelux. Good. I was going to put them at war with the Allies. At least an ally. Because the French might be going fascist soon. Signal companies. The final coalition government has completed. We now should have 100% collaboration in Germany. And we do. Sadly, it will only take effect once they capitulate. German cipher decrypted. Use it immediately. And actually, if we are using it, I should probably be pushing, shouldn't I? So push while the cipher is active. And we are actually making progress. Well done. I might need more manpower. Service by requirement. And we're doing that with pure 12-width infantry with no support. Not because it's the best, because we can't afford anything better. And it's good enough. Well, it's good enough because we have Soviet support, but still, it is good enough. Follow Berlin. That was quick, relatively. Perhaps I should keep pushing. We're doing great. Next, the doctrine. Socialist economy. Oh, research speed 5%. That's nice. But I want the compliance first. Committee of National Liberation. Decrypt Germany again. Do we keep pushing while we're in the green? I think so. At least for a little bit longer over here. Is that volunteers? Sure. Gladly. I have a lot of political power. I should probably do war bonds. Turkish Empire joins the Axis. Okay. Probably not the best choice, but alright. I would actually love for them to become a major power. Then I can safely capitulate Germany, create a coalition government there, and continue fighting the Turkish Empire. Sadly, they are not, or at least not yet. What I could do is attack another major country, which would force them to join the Allies. Which would force them to join the Axis. Perhaps I should. The Italian Union is communist, but it doesn't really matter, does it? They're weak, and they're a major power. But then Mussolini's Italy would join the Comintern if I did that. Probably. 35 days for them. They're assisting our enemy. So one of them will join the Comintern. Do we want the strong one or the weak one? Do we want Mussolini or the committee thing? I could declare war on both of them, then none of them could join the Comintern and one would join the Axis. I'd have to do it simultaneously. Right, so if I justify war goal on you guys, that's 40 days. And if I justify on Mussolini, that's 55. Okay, good. We can attack them simultaneously. Let's do that. Only one of them will be able to join the Axis and the other will not be able to join the Comintern. And as they're both major countries, my domination in Germany will be safe. More than that, I can do the same thing in Italy, maybe. No, I can't, because we would need another great power. Although, who knows, maybe an opportunity will present itself. Go, build up stuff, and stop your advance. We don't want to win too quickly. I need Italy involved first. Both Italys, to be exact. Okay. Not a problem. Mussolini's Italy was annexed by the Italian Union, who are communist, but them being communist is not a problem, since communists can fight other communists. Finland rejects Soviet demands. They'll be joining the Axis soon, I guess. When we attack the Italian Union, my plan can come into fruition. I hope the coalition government will not get my core territories, which I have here. But if it does, well, it's not a big deal. Infantry. And also, infantry. And if I can have Germany as a coalition government, they'll produce enough stuff for me to use support companies finally. Committee of National Liberation and of League of Nations, Finland joins the Axis. Call to arms against Finland. Sure. Excellent, our war goal on Italy is complete. Now we don't want to attack the United States. Although, I hope some Mexicans came over to fight, because then I could take territory here and attack the US, which would be great. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a war goal on Italy, and I shall declare war on them and call everyone in. Italian Union, goodbye. Now, they should join the Axis now. Have you? Please join the Axis. I mean, they're communists, so theoretically they might not, but it has not been a problem for me before, being communist and joining the Axis, because they can invite you in. So, support colonial worker strikes, activate the German cipher because they're attacking, and the Hungarian one probably should have infiltrated the German army. Well, they have a different focus now. I'm disappointed. These guys should be joining the Axis, even though they're communist. Did I mess up? I might have. Oh, can I boost fascism? No. Looks like my coalition governments might have been a waste, but I can still do what I'm planning to do. I just need compliance to grow enough. Belgium joined the Allies. And we get integrated support. 2 collaborations in Italy. It'll make them surrender faster, if nothing else. Yeah, I really expected them to actually join the Axis. Communist China has taken over China, and they have their own faction. It's a pity I didn't manage to attack Mussolini before he capitulated. But then again, he would have capitulated afterwards, so it wouldn't really make a difference. Some excavation, perhaps. I'm willing to wait for my compliance to grow to 80, especially with the bonus we're about to get, if that means I won't have to share the territory with anyone. Of course, that would delay us with our further conquests. Let's do lower class education, and do some more anti-democrat grades, because we can. And it gives a little bit of stability. And we're almost at 100, I know. Actually, we were at 100 before I clicked it. But it's good to have an excess of stability. Wait, you're a field marshal. Haven't realized that. Now, how quickly is my compliance growing now with the new bonus? 3 times as fast. It'll take forever. 0.2 per day. That's 5 days per point. I need 70 points. Almost. That's a year, not too bad. I can wait a year to get all of Germany. Of course, I would much rather not have to wait a year to get all of Germany. I suppose I could push them a little bit further. They're still far from capitulation. Let's activate the cipher and push a little bit. And I can decrypt Italy in the meantime. Finland capitulates. Actually, will the Soviets prefer Japanese shogunate attacks China? Will the Soviets prefer Finnish territory and perhaps bits of what used to be Romania? Maybe I can just get German territory in a normal peace conference. No, not with the new system. The Soviets will try to take too much. Ciphers out. Stop your push. See, if fascist Spain won the civil war in Spain, we could force them to join the Axis. Is the Spanish Directorate going to do that? Oh, the throne in France has been claimed by whom? You are non-aligned. And guaranteed by Britain, so we don't want to attack you, but we're guaranteeing Luxembourg. Britain also is doing that. Invest in our economy a bit. The Germans are pushing back. It won't work. Now, do we want signal companies, or do we want more artillery? No, signals are fine. Let's use them. Should probably switch this guy out. We don't need him anymore. We have a lot of political power. War support, okay, that could work. More recruitable population, but only cores. And better garrisons, that could work. We have 3 operatives, that's enough. Captain of Industry. Yeah, that is tempting. Or 5% research speed. Either Captain of Industry or this guy. You don't get much non-core manpower, do we? No. Actually, I could get both. We have so much political power that we don't need them anymore. Well, let's get the Captain of Industry. We have excess stability, so I can switch out the stability guy for, where is he? National Determinist. Less damage to garrisons, foreign subversive activities, and more recruitable population. Let's do that. Not sure if that was a good choice. I can always go back if I so choose. Oh, and that actually, it's not a 2% debuff to non-core population. It's just no non-core population. Huh. Well, I plan to have Germany as a coalition government anyway, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. Romania rejects Soviet demands. Where's Romania? They're dead. German cipher is completely ready. Let's activate it and push for a bit. I would do Orleanist France, but if I attack them, they'll be joined by Britain, and we don't want that. We don't want to fight Britain. Then again, the Netherlands are not guaranteed by Britain. They are guaranteed by Orleanist France. What if I attack the Netherlands? We'll probably get a British guarantee right away. But if not, that can be a way to get my German puppet. Damn it! I messed up. I messed up big time. Shouldn't have pushed. See, collaboration governments don't usually work on Germany. Not sure why. Maybe in previous patches they didn't and now they do. Looks like their surrender threshold was moved enough for me to get a normal peace deal. But I occupy these territories, and they're actually pretty cheap for me to take. So let's. Oh, and Mexican junta is here as well. How about, should I puppet them? It would be nice to at least get a connection to the United States. It's still early, I could still kill them. For just one bit of territory, please. That's all I can ask for. Although these are not their core territories, so I wouldn't get my extra compliance there. Let's exchange them for Brandenburg. This will do for the first round. Right, what did you guys take? Romania, Finland, and Hungary. I'm fine with that. I just want Germany. Specifically, German core territories. How about this? The Soviets want Saxon. In the middle of our territory. Although, do I care that much? I could demand it, but I'll probably be better off if I take other territories. Although that will be all the German cores. So let's demand it too. Looks like all the collaboration things might have been pointless, because I'll get everything anyway. Almost everything. Yeah, I can leave Romania and Hungary to the Soviets. We'll just take as much as we can. Is that everything that can be taken here? Yes. Should I demand Mexican stuff? No. 'Cause one bit is enough. They're puppeting the Mexicans, which is fine. Right. Submit demands. I shall contest. Should I contest everything? They have more points. I can't contest everything. I'm definitely going to contest the German cores because I'm going to get a lot of use out of them. Sudetenland is not a core, just a claim. But we can probably take a bit more than that. Sudetenland, Bohemia, Zaolzie, Eastern Sudetenland, and Moravia. How about that? And you take these. And these we can forfeit. How about this, Soviet Union? It's not going to look good, is it? And they have more points, so they can fight me on this. Can I abandon a territory I have taken already? No. Definitely going to demand these. It's going to be an ugly snake over here, isn't it? Won't I forfeit these for now? No, for now it won't work. Take Sudetenland too, and Bohemia. And you can take Eastern Sudetenland and Zaolzie. How about that? Almost. Contest Upper Austria. Submit demands. Alright, I got almost everything I wanted. Didn't even need to do any of that compliance shenanigans, apparently. Alright, that's pretty cool. I still have points left. I can take some stuff that has already been taken over by someone. Can I try and push them out of here, or should I take more Mexican territories? Just to get a better attack on the United States. What I take this? Yugoslavia wants this. I can beat Yugoslavia, have more points. Just this bit. How about that? And maybe this bit. And this bit. You guys want to fight over this? Demand. Probably won't get them, but... Or maybe I can get them. Now this always has more points. But just one. Will give it to me? Oh, they did give it to me. Nice one, Joseph. Of course I could take some Hungarian territories or anything like that, but don't really want to. Demand that too. Use up all the points. Cool. They forfeited it to me. Joseph, you're a really nice guy this game, for some reason. And my borders will not look terrible. Right, we still have some points. How about fleet? The fleet. Can I take their navy? That's a lot of value on those ships. I don't really need a fleet. But another territory in Mexico. Too expensive. Yeah, with every round the cost goes up. I could theoretically try and snatch Carpathian Ruthenia. Let's try that. Demand that. And they gave it to me. And that's all the points we had. Maybe I can get a ship or something. I can get one ship from Finland, sure. Let's take one Finnish ship. And 0 score, well 21 score, but that's all we can get. Confirm and exit. And this is actually excellent. We got almost all the German territory, because they have capitulated, so we have 100% compliance. Which means I can create a collaboration government of Germany. Let's. Sadly, it gave them these two, which are my core territories, which is not very good. But it's fine. We get 75% of all their factories, which is quite a lot of factories. Now, wait a minute, are you guys still? No, they're on our side now. Now it's time to beat up Italy. Didn't really need to fight Italy. It was more of a tactical decision. But why not? Let's go there. And Italy is much weaker, so this time go balanced. We've done one coalition government. Coalition government of Polish, Lithuanian, Germany. Yeah, sure. I already gave you my blessing once. Now we'll actually be able to afford support companies. Of course, we're going to do recon and engineers as usual, and we could do signal companies or rocket artillery. What's better, artillery or rocket artillery? Let's stick to traditional artillery and boost our support companies a bit. South Africa assumes responsibility. Well, that's a nice way to say annexes. I'm still justifying a war goal on the Netherlands. They'll probably get guaranteed by the Brits, but if not, I can use that to beat up France. Still have some resistance in newly acquired Czechoslovakia. It'll be okay, we have a nice compliance boost. Well, this will actually counter what this dude did. The one who decreases non-core stuff. Don't really need it, but I can do it later. Also, we have almost infinite manpower from Germany that I could just call upon. See, 2 million, I can use colonial forces from them. I don't need to, but I can. Oh, abolish segregated seating. That'll be nice. And anti-democratic raids again? Yeah, aid the Dutch workers. The Brits don't guarantee them. This is actually a good choice to attack them. Belgium and Luxembourg are off limits if you don't want to fight the Brits. But France, well, that's a different matter. But there's actually 2 front lines. I need to reevaluate all this. Troops are assigned. Do I have a lot of planes from Germany? Maybe it's time to start actually using an air force. No fighters, just some heavy fighters. Anyways, we now have the industry. We have 200 factories almost. Time to start using them. And also, redo our trades. See, Polish, Lithuanian, Germany will be an excellent source of resources. See, now that I have the production capacity for it, we shall work on getting some support companies. Should have enough trucks. Let's do 15 on support equipment, 20 on artillery, and 10 on anti-air, and just 1 on trucks for now. This should work out nicely. I will need to buy some more stuff though. Excellent. And when we outfit all my troops, I can then start also doing planes. In the meantime, let's just beat up Italy. And I am justifying on the Netherlands, so we may beat them up as well. Now, the Japanese shogunate declared war on the Soviet Union. That is interesting. I see no good reason to fight the Japanese shogunate, and I think I'll just leave the Soviets alone with that. I did get the better deal in the peace, didn't I? Yes, definitely. Go aggressive. We have to break the Italian resistance as quickly as we can. Now, do we want to beat the United States? I could use more spies. Let's switch that non-core manpower guy to the elusive gentleman. Oh, when did I lose my spy? Did he get killed in action? This is looking good enough. Production is fine too. Right, I will be able to start switching my troops to a better template soon. I'm going to use the Dywizja Piechoty template, which is infantry division in Polish. Let's just start adding stuff to it and give them some nice symbol to make them easy to distinguish. The eagle. You, run to Rome. You should get some doctrine boosts from this tree here. Let's get the French operative, send her over there. Italy will probably not hold on for much longer. Do we have enough time for a third coalition government operation in Italy? I don't think so. 2 will be sufficient. Netherlands, any new guarantees? Yes. Change of plans then. Cancel justification. I would love to fight France, but I don't want to fight Britain. At least, not now. But I have another idea. See, the United States are now vulnerable. Also, I did already get a French agent. Not a problem. Moving our focus to the United States. And they actually guarantee a lot of people. And not all of them are democratic. We could attack, say, El Salvador and get the United States to join in. Or Venezuela, or Peru. You know what, Venezuela seems like the good target. I'm going to justify a war goal on Venezuela. 125 days, enough time to prepare. They're guaranteed by the Americans, which means we can get the United States into a war. Also, since we're not on historical, their entry into the Allies is not guaranteed, so I won't have to fight the Allies, most likely. Germany, I don't need your expeditionary forces. I'm doing fine on my own. New agent. Soviet British. Focus on the United States. Modify template. Anti-air. Engineer and signal companies. And artillery. This should be very powerful. We'll need a lot of artillery for it, of course, but we finally have the production capabilities for that. Speaking of which, let's boost said artillery. Italy still far from capitulation, but with the next spy operation concluding, it should be much easier. New military academy. Don't really need it, but hey, I'll use the bonuses. Oh, can I bypass something here? Yes, I can bypass Danzig. Let's do that. Bypass banning the Nazis. And I can get some more factories with these if I so choose. But factories are not really a problem right now. Don't care about volunteers, don't need more manpower. Oh, I could attack Turkey with this. I don't need to. Don't really need any of these. Let's get more industry. 30 days until the completion of our spy operation. We need to stop the advance so we don't win too quickly. Stop it for now. And why is it all going to Yugoslavia? No Yugoslavia, bad Yugoslavia. Ask for control of state. Alright, this will do. You want to keep 2, that's fine. Give me the rest so I can build up compliance. Let's check on Venezuela. Any unwanted guarantees? No, only wanted guarantees. And even Mexicans have a war goal on them. Could be useful. Stop your advance. Until this finishes. 5 days. Will this just cause a capitulation? It could. Oh, damn it. I forgot to decrypt the United States. Let's do that. This finishing will probably cause a capitulation. And it has. Excellent. Now, I have the most war score. I just want to take territory straight up because I have nice collaboration amounts. Do we want stuff in Africa? We could, but it's not important. Just submit demands for Italy. Whoa, everybody wants these 2 bits. You know what? I don't really care, you can have it. I'll take juicier bits for myself. Oh no, I'm not giving you this. It's gonna make my borders look weird if I do. Alright, all the mainland stuff. They don't own the islands anymore. Move on to Africa. Oh, can I transfer subject? Isn't Ethiopia a subject? Yeah, I think they were subject to the other Italy. Alright. That's it for this round. And nothing was contested. Yugoslavia did get 2 bits, or 3, but I guess they deserve it, they did help a bit. But I have the most points, so I can take them as well. Let's try and take everything. And keep contesting them because I have more points than Yugoslavia. Or I could take the fleet. Nah, give me all the territory. Excellent. And we have 500 score left. Did you guys get anything in the peace deal? Or am I the only one who got something? And the fleet is the only thing that's left. Let's do that then. And confirm an exit. I got all the Italian territory. Got a lot of the new peace conference system. And we have 60% compliance, which is decent. We'll get to 80 soon enough and we can get another collaboration government. Now, United States. Here we come. It's time to evolve our forces. Switch to Divizia Piechoty. We need 10,000 artillery, we have 6,000. Alright, we actually need less than I expected. I'll have to make more support equipment and total anti-air. So let's go to 30 factories on this, 30 factories on this, 20 factories on this, and well, this actually has to update, so I might not need trucks. 1 on trucks. Am I overdoing this? Yeah, 20 here will be enough. 10 here should suffice as well. 30 on artillery though. Should be fine. More tungsten. Not gonna exercise them because it's gonna cost me a lot. What I am going to do is send you all to bloody America. Here we go. Do we want to call in Mexico or just attack from our own territory? I should be able to get all their territory anyway if I play my cards right. Sure, let's use Mexico as well. I love orders like this. Go north. Relocate, please. And get ready to fight. In the meantime, I will garrison my ports. And my puppets ports. Let's ignore the African ones, they're not that important. Apparently, I need some more infantry for it, that's fine. You switch to peasant divisions too, and I'm gonna use those to invade Venezuela. Oh, we don't have ports. What an oversight. Well, we do have allied ports, but still need ports. 3 level 1 ports will suffice. Might do more. Navy. Combine all the navies. Relocate. Here. Actually, Mexican Soviet Republic is an ally, so I can do naval invasions from their territory. So there you go. And you can actually exercise, if you make the time for it. Deploy all the planes. Wait a minute, can I just deploy them like this? Okay then, just do everything and add them to an army. Automate. Ah, the best guns, excellent. Some more industry. Of course, go into production on the best guns. They're expensive, but we have the industry thanks to Germany. And Italy. That helped a bit. 17 new factories from Italy. I'm really tempted to attack France, but the problem is we will have to fight Britain, and fighting Britain is inconvenient. Maybe if I snag the US fleet, we can use that. The equipment production is looking fine. This should be a very good unit. Although I'm not sure adding artillery is that important. It doesn't add that much soft attack. It adds a bit. If I were to switch this to just infantry, we have more of everything with the exception of soft attack. And it's just 22 soft attack difference. But maybe with improved artillery and all that, it will be worth it. Definitely want the anti-air. Let's modernize our army. The extra doctrines will come in handy. Speaking of which, shock and awe. Republican victory in the Spanish Civil War. Democratic Spain with a lot of communism. Oh, they've joined the Comintern. When? And they're a puppet of the Soviet Union. I almost have enough factories to take over the Comintern, but I wouldn't need 4 times as many troops in the field. Oh, we lost an operative. Can I get an American one? 90 days. That's forever. Let's take this guy then. Do collaboration governments, and I'll also rescue the captured operative when the time is right. Oh, decrypt United States. Why aren't you doing that? These guys are in position. Naval invasions of Venezuela, please. Prepare the naval invasion. 15 days. How's the equipment? We're almost there. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't have enough artillery. To make this more efficient, we're going to deduce 1. This will do nicely. And I can add more if I so choose later on. Even though the artillery, the line artillery, doesn't seem to do that much compared to supports. More factories on these, please. Manpower being delivered. United States demands transfer to American holdings. Yeah, sure. Okay, attack me. Please attack me. I'll be in a defensive war, which is much more convenient for me. Come on, attack. They did! You idiots! Okay, I don't need to fight Venezuela then. I can. Do I want to do that? They do have oil, don't they? I almost have the war goal. Why not? Have you been called in automatically? Let's call them in. Mexico has joined. Excellent. Well, United States, you have dug your own grave. Goodbye. Might not even have enough time for my collaboration governments. Also, rescue the captured operative. God damn it. The United States have joined the Allies. Why would the Allies want to fight me? I'm not sure. It did create a lot of world tension, I suppose, but it's going to be inconvenient. Belgium is in the Allies, aren't they? Have some peasant divisions. My justification on Venezuela is complete. Let's do that. Will they join the Allies? Oh, I forgot to send the fleet out. Also, the ones who are not involved in the naval invasion can actually fight on the front line down here. Send the fleet. Venezuela joins the Allies, that's fine. And the Japanese shogunate join the Allies too. That's going to be one interesting forever war, unless we can navally invade the United Kingdom. The Belgians have already started getting into our territory, but my troops are on the way. Actually, the Germans sent me some. You know what? I'm going to use the Germans. They're better equipped and closer. So the United States won't stand a chance. Britain might be a different matter. I don't have naval supremacy here, because the Brits probably send people in. It would be a waste to use our navy on this. Yeah, just stop your actions. Stop everything. Move to northern Germany. We'll use you to try and do the English Channel later. And since Venezuela is involved, and I don't have the navy, I'll just have to go over on land, through Guatemala, for example. It's gonna take forever, isn't it? Well, so is this war. Not the part against the United States, though. Yes, Belgium is called in. I know that. Our troops are taking care of it. Who would have thought the United States and the United Kingdom would be the aggressors in the war against us? I'm not sure I'll be able to launch even one collaboration government. I do love my collaboration governments, but they're not necessary, strictly speaking. Especially if we're so much stronger. Standardization of equipment, sure. Let's research better naval invasions. This is going excellent. Boost the artillery. Oh, Canada is not a subject anymore, are they? No, they are. They just switched to fascism. But they're still a subject of the British. Forward observers. I'm not even an aggressive. Should I be? There's very little resistance. I should probably be aggressive. Endless civilian factories everywhere, please. What's the naval supremacy here? It's pretty high. If I intend to invade the British... Oh, I could go through here. I could, couldn't I? Let's make sure we use the proper, best troops. Bulgaria joins the Allies. Well, and send some people to destroy them, shall we? Peasant divisions will suffice. Should I topple France? No, not right now. I need to defeat Turkish Empire attacked the Soviet Union. Everybody's fighting. Let's eliminate the United States and Canada. Netherlands join the Allies, that's fine. We'll take care of them. I'm going to need more troops. Fortunately, we're ready for it. I really shouldn't be using line artillery, should I? It doesn't help us that much. Let's keep it the way it is for now, but I don't really think it's worth it. Netherlands called in. That's fine. We're ready for them. Army modernization. Provisional government of Italy. Sure. That was quicker than I expected. We should get more factories out of them now. Belgium capitulates. Sending spies to Britain. Alright, Spain is our ally, and they're in trouble. We can help. More peasant divisions. You'll need a new field marshal. We'll have to use Wieniawa Długoszewski. Logistics wizard, offensive doctrine, please. Some more generals, please. You also help Spain against the British. Yugoslavia is managing. Soviet Czechoslovakia, yes, please. Collaboration governments, excellent. I am running out of manpower, though. Let's use German manpower. Copy that template. Remove support, German infantry, and switch these guys to it. Use German manpower. And the garrisons as well. That freed up a significant amount. I will need more military factories soon. Well, I already do, but I'm on a civilian factory spree. Logistics wizard for General Anders. Actually, Field Marshal. Looks like Yugoslavia needs some help. Oh, when did I get Albania? Looks like... No, they were not available when I was doing the peace deal. Okay, Polish, Lithuania, Italy probably demanded Albania and got Albania. Good. Yay. New commander, please. Don't have the points. Yeah, well, without a commander. Here. Help Yugoslavia. When we're done with America, I'm planning to take this army group back and use it to kill the United Kingdom. Next doctrine. Still far from capitulation. I am doing a collaboration government which will help a bit, but all the high value targets are actually here. Fall of Vladivostok when? Well, okay, we'll have to deal with that eventually. France is wisely staying out of it. Oh yeah, I forgot I was justifying on Guatemala in order to get to Venezuela. Sure, Honduras, you're next. We've been embargoed by Cuba, we don't care. Oh, and the Swiss, we do care a bit. Let's do artillery modernization. Keep progressing. Still have to get Canada afterwards. Final doctrine, shock and awe. New general. Our cipher has been broken. I'm still decrypting the United States. We're almost done with them. Collaboration government in the United Kingdom, please. Am I at war with Turkey? I am not. And I don't need to be. Here, help Spain some more. We haven't slowed it down a bit, and we're suffering attrition. How is the supply situation here? Not great. No convoy have access. Ah, damn it. Naval blockades and stuff. Shouldn't I be getting supplies from Mexico, though? I should. Why am I not? I'd be super aggressive. Kill them without supplies. You probably can. We've been embargoed by Sweden, and we've researched the better landing craft. Boost infantry. Perhaps I should have invested in logistics companies. Guatemala capitulates. That's not really important, but I'm progressing down to Venezuela. Prepare some naval invasions, which will probably not work, but we have to try, using the weak units. The thing with Britain is, if we land, we win. So it doesn't matter that much if we're using strong or weak units. Of course, strong ones will, pack a bigger punch on landing, but if we fail with those weak ones, I'll wait until the United States are done for and use the good ones from there. Ooh, regrouping specialist. Yay! There we go. Let's exalt heroism. It's going to help us with war support. Will the operation conclusion be sufficient for the United States to capitulate? Probably not. We'll need a bit more than that. Fight in the Netherlands, still ongoing. Mexican Soviet Republic, sure. Yay, new subject. 300% research bonus for truck. Central defense of Poland. 4 cheaper guns. Collaboration government complete. And they're actually close to capitulation. Huh. Can I force myself into, say, Washington? If I can, they'll just give up. Although they will give up soon enough anyway. Stuff is decrypted. Yay. Use it. And decrypt Britain. United States has capitulated. Excellent. Give me 45% compliance there because of the mission. Let's make some submarines. Now, if I send you to the channel, how much superiority can you bring? Oh, actually, enemy supremacy is pretty low now. Netherlands capitulate. Excellent. And how much supremacy do we get? Not much. Is that enough? Almost. Come on, I just need some friends here. Come on. Some friendly supremacy. No. Help me, Soviet Union. You're my only hope. Yeah, well, stop your mission. Go home. Actually, go home over here. Or here. I will have to make more submarines. Working on it. Lower the amount of support stuff. Increase the amount of guns. Looks like we'll get a coalition government here. Fall of Gibraltar. Excellent. Why does this belong to the Soviet Union, though? Oh, well. Honduras. I forgot about Honduras. No, might as well. Libya. That was quick. Sure. More coalition governments. They'll capitulate soon. But I'm going to not send any troops to Africa, because that would be a waste. That's a huge amount of troops we're being offered. Tadeusz Kutrzeba shall become a logistics specialist. Right, finish off Canada, continue going south. Oh, United States. Resurgence down here. Well, not for long. Whoa! Almost no enemy supremacy in the English Channel. Let's jump on the opportunity. You, quick, go there. Super weak naval invasions, are you ready? Yes, you don't have generals, but you're ready. And I'll send you reinforcements once you've landed. Go. Not sure why they pulled the fleet out, but they have. And that's excellent. Also, I did not give it to the Soviet Union. Why is it theirs? No idea. But my invasions have launched, which means, well, Britain's not going to do well if we manage to land. Well, at least some of us land. We have Dover. Excellent. Right, what other troops are available in the vicinity? You. Go to Dover quickly. And a couple in Spain. 3 armies, actually. Everybody go here, and then immediately sail to Dover. Transport quickly. This will do. That's 6 total armies, and 1 port is going to suffice. If we can take more, great. Oh, looks like we can take more. Here, go to Portsmouth. This looks mine, but nobody's there. Well, they're about to be. Denmark joined allies, because Latvia attacked them for some reason. Well, Latvia, that wasn't very smart, was it? Here's an army. Go kill Denmark with it. We are landing. Excellent. The Brits have put their guard down, left the English Channel. Well, now they're back. They have a lot of supremacy now. But now, it's too late. Retreat to the naval base. Denmark. That's fine. Even if this army dies, I have 4 more on the way. What we need to do is maintain control of Dover. It is crucial. Stay here. Attack aggressively with all you have. Sadly, I can't afford more generals. Did you take care of Canada yet? Not yet. Oh, and there's still some Americans in San Diego. And in Florida. Let's use the focus to get a single civilian factory. Speaking of which, time for some more factories. Let's build a couple of military ones in Germany. They are my faithful subject, after all. And Italy. Build guns for me, please. Speaking of guns, how are we doing? Need more guns. But we're winning. As you can see, the Brits are not ready. They never are. Will the coalition government finish before I kill them? We'll see. And I'm just using regular infantry with nothing but rifles for this. Because our good army is still mopping up Canada. I suppose I should have relocated a couple of these units. But that's fine. We'll handle Britain with the crappy units, And the good ones will go after Japan soon. Where also you guys, repairing, that's fine. Birmingham, Liverpool, People, Chester, Leeds. With these, their demise grows closer. Italian call for aid. What you want? Protect the New Republic. Sure, why not? I hope they don't get a civil war as a collaboration government or something. Invest in Eastern Poland. I wish Japan wasn't involved. That would be the end of the war soon, if they weren't. Garrison the ports and push north. Canada capitulates. Excellent. Mop up all the remains, all the dead bodies. I messed something up, but it's fine. Go destroy the rest of Canada and the United States. Britain's still holding on, but why? Go to Glasgow. Go to Edinburgh. Go to Newcastle. Should I wait 61 days? Probably not worth it. Ethiopian Empire joined allies, United Kingdom capitulated. Do we get a peace conference? I doubt it. No. Still need to kill Japan. And Ethiopia, let's ignore them. Japanese shogunate time. Let's build some infrastructure for our dear subject Germany, and Czechoslovakia, and Italy. Spain was already in the Commonwealth. What are you talking about? Weird. How they see unitary Canada on the map. Kill the Brits in San Diego. Oh, Communist China is on our side. Nice. That could be helpful. I'm gonna send some of the weaker troops to help with the cleanup so we can move our main force to deal with Japan. Troops on their way. Latvian independent SSR declared war on Sweden. Why? Yeah, well, and Sweden's a major power apparently. Well, at least they're not difficult to kill. Kill Sweden. Now, we're mostly done here, aren't we? Reinforcements arriving. What spies are those? Italian ones. Japan, here we go. Justification on Nicaragua. Costa Rica, you're next. Let's see how far we can go before the end of this war. Military cooperation, sure. Shipbuilding, nice. Let's do that. I like the fast compliance growth a lot. Hey, China, you want to give me military access? Might be easier to send naval invasions from a territory. Or, perhaps I can build a port for the Soviets. How about that? Yeah, let's build a port for the Soviets. We can keep fighting here while I'll take the whole miles of the Japanese. We can annex Polish, Lithuanian, Italy. No, we don't want to. Collaboration government is the desired state of things. Suppose I could attack France while we're at it. Have any friends? Not really. Some skills for my generals. Right, I think it's time to strike at Japan. Reinforcements have arrived in North America, so I can take my main army and relocate them all here. I'm building a port currently. Do you have a way to get to that port, though? You do not. Okay then, we'll get you in position on the way to said port first. Like here, for example. Everybody, get to the port. How's the equipment? Needs some more artillery. Do we want to get rid of the artillery here? It actually doesn't add that much. Well, no, actually with the best artillery we're making, it is adding quite a lot of soft attack. So let's keep it as is. Just produce more artillery. How about something like this setup? I still need more infantry equipment, but our construction capacity now is much bigger, so we'll get to it. Anyways, let's get ready to beat up the Japanese. Also ask Communist China for docking rights and military access, and I can invade from their territory. Maybe that'll be better. Yeah, it'll probably be better, won't it? Let's see, where do you have the most ships? Japan. Actually, invading through the Sea of Japan seems to be the best option. But I would first have to actually push them here, which doesn't seem to be that easy. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and push them out of here. Or maybe even better, attack from Communist China. Reach here, mount a naval invasion, kill Japan. That should work out. We've built our port. Relocate here, everybody. We'll try a naval invasion from Kamchatka, and if we can't, we'll try it through here. Actually, I'll probably do both. Maybe even at the same time. Alright, 2 armies will attack on land, 2 will station in Kamchatka, and 1 will be stationed over in Nanjing to stage a naval invasion from the other side. We'll see which one, if any, is successful. Better artillery, please. Yet another infantry expert. Provisional Government of the United States. That's earlier than I expected, but it's also very welcome. Look at our factories. We're at 700. Let's check that. Back down for a bit. 643, which is actually less. Oh, Unitary Canada owns the lake. It's less. Is it temporary, though? It might be temporary. Doesn't really matter. What matters is that we now get all of this territory in the peace deal. It's already ours. We don't have to worry about the peace conference. Oh, damn. Yeah, we still need to take Alaska. I forgot about that. Some more non-core manpower, why not? Although if I'm doing collaboration governments, it's not really a problem. It'll take a while for our troops to relocate. Let's make sure to make a port over here. Start planning naval invasions. We can do one by one. For now, let's do batches of 6. Which port shall we assault? How about this one here? And the adjacent ones. You guys go for Osaka, and you try it over here. And you go for Tokyo itself. and the adjacent port, of course. That's just one army. It has not yet arrived. Sweden capitulated. Excellent. To me and the Soviet Union. Better anti-air. Turkey is also fighting, but I'm not at war with them. I could be, I don't feel it's necessary. You guys ready? Almost. We'll need a lot of naval supremacy here. I don't think I can achieve that, but we're gonna try. And if we can't, I'll just, push on land and attack from here, which should be doable. Also, I did build a lot of dockyards. Turkey. Puppeted. We have a bit over 60 ships. Who knows, it might be sufficient. Should I get more dockyards? Don't have room. But we will have room in 3 days. Excellent. Concentrated. 5. Almost maxed out infantry guns. Let's focus on our support companies for a while. Level 3 will be enough in Kamchatka. And give me some dockyards now. Only in my own territory, of course. And after that, civilian factories to the maximum. After that, finish up the infrastructure. And get me some more factories, this time in Germany. And in Czechoslovakia. And in Italy. And some military factories too. And that will be enough for now. Afterwards we can build up the United States, if we so choose. Can we get a collaboration Britain? No, not really. At least not yet. Rebalance the navy. And transfer you all to Kamchatka, please. Oh, Costa Rica, I absolutely forgot about them. Let's go beat them up. They have the misfortune of being on my way to Venezuela. Declare war and justify on Panama. Yeah, no, I could try naval stuff. I don't want to. Having some supply troubles in Okhotsk. Apparently. Where are you? Whoa, they're still far away. In the meantime, my other army has arrived in China. Oh, actually, I might only need to do one sea zone if I attack from here. But it is heavily defended. But we'll try. Get over here. Okay, let's try this naval invasion as well. Some operations against France. Consumer goods, that's nice. Yeah, let's aim for that. Fill the railway gaps. Manchukuo has happened. You guys progressing? Well, you are super aggressive, so we are making some progress. Alright, still not here. Be faster. Right, so let's merge them. Gonna make it more certain that they'll just get where they're supposed to be going. Oh, I need more steel. How did I miss that? German steel. Come on, Navy. Can you be a bit faster? Here's some Navy. The Navy has arrived. Not yet. No, they're all here. Oh, you're repairing, aren't you? Don't repair. Yes, abandon your task to repair. Now, rebalance them a bit, and rebalance them more. Let's try if I can do my naval invasions. Probably not. Not enough supremacy. Let's at least see what numbers we're working with. No, don't engage. Oh, damn it. Right, the Japanese have a fleet that's too big, too powerful. I'm not giving up. What I have to do is actually reach this area and stage new naval invasions from there. Or just send them all to the East China Sea. I'll be more concentrated. Don't repair. Move. Don't engage. Did I lose any ships? Doesn't look like it. Dash and moving to... Why are you moving to repair? Don't... Did I ever mention that I absolutely hate the Navy in Hearts of Iron? Like, why are you moving to repair in Kamchatka? I told you to move here. I need to make this separately for each task force. Polish, Lithuania, and Mexico capitulated. To whom? To whom have you capitulated? Well, the Japanese have landed in Mexico. Now I've seen everything. And Australia has landed there too. Alright, let's kill them. Now, where was I? Here, dealing with the stupid Navy. Have all of you arrived? Why can't I merge you? Because you're in combat. Run away. Run away. Run away. Faster. And you. Let's merge them again. Oh great, someone created a reserve fleet for some reason. Join them. Apparently the Soviets attack Iran. We don't really care about that. Fortunately, the British Russia is not a great power, possibly because of communist China invading. Oh, what happened here? The Soviet Union actually owns territory here. How did that happen? Did China do a good job? It looks like it. Right, so my guys seem a little flustered here. I'm going to send them all to Vladivostok now that they can actually reach it and hold Vladivostok for me. Because from Vladivostok I can do an easy naval invasion of Japan. Just get there. So, let's see how much supremacy I get if you guys go here. Not enough. Hold, go back. Get some reinforcements if you can. We'll attack from Vladivostok. Oh, and we have the Japanese cipher, that'll help a bit. Are you strong enough to take Vladivostok? Looks like you are, but let's send some of you guys to stop these Ethiopians. They have bypassed the agrarian reform. Right, a national defense fund will actually work great in terms of consumer goods factories. Costa Rica did I remember to justify a new war goal on Panama? I did. Good. Vladivostok has been taken. Excellent. Alright, in that case, I'm going to cancel the naval invasions from here and plot new ones from Vladivostok. And we'll pick a target that only requires us to go through Sea of Japan, which should be manageable. Next to Hiroshima as well. Maybe you can just walk to the port, and right here, and over here somewhere. Maybe like this. If they launch, we should be fine. Launch when available, and we'll move our navy there. soonish. Oh, the Soviets are sending task forces here. There is some friendly supremacy. Not a lot, but there is some. Good to know. Some excavation, maybe. Cancel the Lend-Lease. I need my fuel now. Also, I suppose, could send some troops over here. And again, it's better if the Japanese actually have a foothold here, because they send the most troops to do something there. Why don't you just use a naval transport? You think you'll be attacked. Don't worry about that. I told you to do this. Alright, better. There are ports here? Why can't I see them? I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as they move. They increase their supremacy. Let's see if this fluctuates or not. A new justification is complete. Panama this time. Declare war and justify on Colombia. Oh, supremacy has gone down for a bit. Maybe it will fluctuate. You, there. Move quickly. Come on. 49.6%. I need 50. Oh, come on. Really? Come on. Fluctuate over 50 for a moment. I only need a single moment. Oh, does the cipher work on this? Does it work on the Navy? Maybe. A bit. No, not really. Yes! 51.8. Excellent. It has launched. Let's see if we can actually land the invasion. Would be excellent if we could land here and get the port. Any landing is a success. They are defending themselves. You rush the port. You rush interference. This is not a success yet, but this is excellent. You take Hiroshima. You move forward to take Osaka, Nagoya, and so on. Actually, you just attack normally with the front line aggressively. And we do have some troops that are ready to be transported there. Go do that. Take out Japan and finish this war. And you can also be transported. Maybe I'll get a different port for them. Can we do that? Run. Here. This is looking good. And this, can I get the port next to Tokyo? Probably not. Iran capitulated. What? The Soviet Union and Iran have signed a white peace. Really? No. They just switched to being a puppet. So it wasn't really a white peace. Is there a report I can take? Germany at war again. Well, yeah. They haven't for a long time. It's my Germany. Polish Germany. Run to Tokyo. Oh, we got on the port. Cancel your invasions. Move to the newly taken port and attack aggressively. And same... Oh no, we haven't taken this one yet. They have camelry, Ethiopian camels here. Oh, I do love the model. And a new bit of territory has been taken. Oh, your front line disappeared. Here you go, have a new one. And you shall get transported here. Japan, just like Britain, once you've gone through their wooden wall, which is not wooden at this time, essentially once you beat their ships, they can't do anything right in defending their territories. They're just not ready for it. They never are. You could just put the garrison order on and it would work nicely. Right, now we wait for Japan to surrender and we win. Come on, Japanese shogunate, surrender already. National Defense Fund, done. Plan East, I suppose we can. Get ready to fight the Soviets if they ever betray us. Even the Soviets have landed some tanks. This should not take much longer. Running out of stuff to build in. Places to build in. It's America time. Roads first, then factories, and then more roads. I love the border. It's so straight. Yeah, make roads in the US, then make factories. This will do. Oh, Panama has not joined the faction, or were they just not called in? Because I can't move into their territory from Mexico. You want to give me territory, please? Yes, you do. No, you just appear to want to give me territory. So, let's take Nagasaki and end this. This should end the war, taking out Nagasaki. And it has. Excellent. Now, we do have the most points, but we need to make good use of them. Fortunately, let's have a look at America. Yes, North American Socialist Republic. This is mine. Automatically. Don't have to do anything about it anymore. Well, let's take the rest of their territory. It would be nice to take Japan, because they are well industrialized at this point. But let's focus on making our borders look nice. Netherlands and Belgium, please. And Denmark. Let's make sure we own North America. Then we can go to Britain, but this will look nicer. Let's make sure we take all the territory of the United States. Excellent. Right, North America is taken care of. There's still Britain to take. And Sweden. Do we want Sweden? Well, it does have some nice amounts of factories. It would look good having it. Right, that's all we can take for this round. Submit demands. Everybody's contesting it. Let's demand it. We can afford to. Of course, if I just abandoned it, I'll get more territory in total. Still, let's do it anyway. And take Ireland too. Leave Africa. Don't really care. Rest of Sweden if I can. Although it's not important. Have some points left over. Venezuela maybe. Oh, and Costa Rica. Sure. Points left? Yes. How about some Japan? And that will do it for this round. They're contesting me. Do I want to contest Japan? Not necessarily. Let's demand everything else, though. I can forfeit Kanto. I could contest Mexico in these. I don't have to. Although they are very well equipped in terms of factories. Let's maybe try and take these as well. Contradict Mexico. Panama. I'm still at war with Panama. We'll just have to do something about it, and take all of the United Kingdom, because I can. Even the African possessions, why not? Maybe do the same to Belgium. Select all, and Suriname. Leave Bulgaria alone. Oh, do we want Ethiopia? Could take almost all of it. That's not really good quality territory in terms of factories. I suppose I can leave them alone. Some Japan instead. Something not yet taken. Like this. Demand. Contest everything. Leave these to China. How about the Raj? Those are expensive, and don't have a lot of factories. Maybe it'll be better if I take South Africa instead. And the Philippines. And that's it for now. Contest everything because I can. And I can afford it, too. Right, what else? Do you want Australia? Not really. Hardly have any factories. Well, we have some. Oh, Malaya, Singapore. Let's try the Dutch East Indies instead. And all of New Zealand. And another bit of Japan. Can we do that? No, because it's all claimed by the Soviets. Oh no, we can get one. That'll do for this round. Who has more points? Me or the Soviets? I can't demand everything. Alright, we'll have to abandon something. How about now? Let's forfeit a bit of Sweden and a random state. That's cheap. How about this? Forfeit the rest and turn. South Island, Norland, and Connacht. Alright, let's take these two. Oh, I can't submit that. Alright, just take Connacht. And that's all we can get. Confirm and exit. Okay. Still at war with Panama. God of territory here. This I will return to the United States. Can't return territory to the United States. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wanted to give them these bits back. To our subject. It hardly matters. So, what do we own? We own everything. The Comintern rules the world. There's still a small France here, and the Chinese United Front is actually pretty powerful. They have taken Japan, yes. I kept one bit, if I want to take it again. Now, if I were to try and take over the Comintern, can you do that? Almost. I would need 6 more million troops in the field, which can be arranged. Hey, subjects, how much manpower do you have? 6 million. 1 million from Italy. We have 3 million. Alright then, let's make some more troops, so we can rule the Comintern. Some of the kit and template. Thousands of them, please. The game seems to be lagging a bit. It always does that. Have enough guns for everyone. We'll deploy them soon. Now, should we beat up the French? I'm thinking yes. Yes, we should. Just get all of you over here. Get in position. Quickly, please. We're still at war. It's not a big war. New Zealand is in a faction with them. Does New Zealand exist? Now, I took a bit, but they were left alone somehow. Let's send a small army there, just in case. Soviet Australia. And the Soviet Union in the middle of India. Alright, I'm still justifying on Colombia. Do you get any new guarantees? No. At least now I can safely take Panama because, well, there's a connection. Since I am justifying on Colombia, let's send an army there. New spy, let's take a French one. Why are you guys taking the long way? Can't you just use the ports and sail home? So where's the rest of you? Oh, you are trying to sail home, just not directly home for some reason. And you can't leave because there's no port. The Soviets took the territory, but they did not build a port. Right, I'll get you a port. Can I? No, I can't. That's a bit silly. Gonna give me access? Yes, you do. Excellent. They are a subject of the Chinese, but that's fine. So you get over there. You get over to this port. You get over to this port. And then everybody just sail to the Netherlands rather than run across Asia, please. How about that? No, you're not listening. I said sail. Alright, excellent. The war with Panama is over. Take stuff, please. They're going to get there faster on ships, although maybe landing in Italy would be the better choice. Then they would go across here faster. I will reissue the order once they are all at sea, which they are not yet. Move faster, please. Is everyone at sea yet? Yes. Oh, actually, might have been mistaken. They traveled very quickly across the Soviet Union, apparently. Did rail travel get upgraded? Oh well, I've given the orders. Maybe Russia just has good railways this time around. They're guaranteeing Luxembourg. Should I kill Luxembourg? I guess I'll leave them alone, at least for now. Deploy some troops, please. 102. No, it just doesn't display it. Now, if I switch you to German infantry, I will gain 1 million manpower from these guys. Let's see how much manpower we'll have in the field total, together with German manpower. Is that enough for you to be taken over? Wait, don't you take German manpower into account? You should. They had 6 million. How much am I using? I'm using 6 million manpower. So apparently the calculation is a bit broken. See, it doesn't take into account my deployed manpower if it comes from my puppets. I think that's a mistake. I can of course annex Germany, thus stealing this manpower, but that will damage my economy. I'll lose a lot of factories if I do that. Let's see, United States. How much manpower do you have? Not enough. Let's wait until the month ticks, just in case it recalculates, although it seems to be recalculating all the time. I could increase my manpower law, but then we would wait for it to be updated and mobilized and all that. Okay, it doesn't take it into account. Well, in such a case, I need to annex Germany. Sorry, Germany, you've been a wonderful collaboration government. This, of course, reduces my factories because I suddenly don't have the compliance. Oh, I do have the compliance. Oh, excellent. I can just make them coalition government again. Well, I have annexed them, and this has become my manpower. Let it be updated. As you can see, I can now take over the Comintern. Let's. It's all mine. Now, I don't need that many troops in the field, so you guys can just give the manpower back to me. Just going to disband them. Manpower coming back. And, actually, let's pause for a moment longer. Factories came back. Bypassed some stuff. Well, I do have 100% compliance here, apparently. Coalition governments are still better, though. So I can just create a new coalition government in Germany again. Will I keep the manpower? I think I will. Yes, they have our blessing again. Did I damage any factories in this transition? Looks like some of them might have just been dismantled. Oh well, we got the leadership of the Comintern, and that's what's important. Looks like I really made a mistake with the naval transport. I'm getting a feeling that maybe railway transport was buffed. Provisional government of the UK, sure, you have my blessing. Provisional governments are actually very powerful, and we have a boost to our compliance, so it's growing really quickly. My troops arrived? Mostly. Well, I think it's time to kill the French. Topple government, that's fine. Don't need to call any allies. I will attack from the Netherlands, traditionally. And this should not take long, because my troops are really powerful. See? Just one army group, moving into France. Let's take Paris, make them surrender. Do they still have the disjointed government modifier? They shouldn't. Yeah, they don't. 8 Colombian workers. Yeah, I completely forgot about them. Unitary Canada. Sure, you have our blessing. See, this path for Poland is pretty powerful, mostly because of the modifier that increases compliance. Canada. Wait a minute. Yes, another Canada. Sure. We already got a provisional government in Canada without actually doing any collaboration government operations there. Go faster. You're almost done with France. The cipher for them has finally been decrypted. Won't really make a difference, but let's use it. But the Maginot Line still holds. Mostly. Well, no longer. Will you capitulate? You will, in a moment. We're the only participant in this, except for Canada, who were released while this was happening. Let's pass, so we can get the score. Oh no, we get all the score immediately. Well then, let's annex everything. And I can also take their navy. Great. And we got France. And most of Africa. So, what do we do now? Well, nothing. I'm going to end this video here. But first, let's have a look. We, of course, are the most powerful country in the world. We have over 1,000 factories. We can get more. Just need some time to build it up, which is happening. And I did waste a lot of factories by annexing and then releasing Germany. The problem with that is, well, I had to do it to take over the Comintern, of course. There are 2 other great powers left in the world. Well, Spain is not relevant, really. There is communist China. 32 to 44 million manpower. That's actually quite decent, but they don't have the industry to back it up. And there's the Soviet Union. Nearly 300 factories, 2 million manpower. Well, we have a couple times that. And our troops are actually very advanced. So, without too much trouble, we can conquer the Soviet Union. And then with a little bit more trouble, but still without major problems, we can take over Communist China. Actually, I would go after Communist China first, because we would have Soviet help, which would make it easier and faster. They have puppeted Japan, but we have troops. Well, not troops, but we have territory there. We can send troops. Other than that, there are small countries here that I could still conquer, like Yugoslavia, Norway, Switzerland, Luxembourg, Spain, Brazil. Well, not a small country. It is not militarily relevant. So, at this point, it's very easy to conquer the rest of the world. How I would do it is first attack China, because they're the biggest threat, and have Soviet help with that. And then either just take out other countries one by one, the ones who are not in the Comintern. I thought Spain was in the Comintern. Apparently they broke free from being a Soviet puppet and from the Comintern. And I would, slowly take them one by one. Or we could do Communist China, then Soviet Union, then everybody else. It doesn't really make a difference. Not with the economy, the manpower, the factories we have. And the very advanced army. This is actually very powerful. I can add more cannons if I need to. Alright, we're gonna end it here. Let me know how you liked the video and if you have any cool ideas for future videos. I'm glad I played Poland again. It was relaxing and I actually enjoyed myself. Did you enjoy the video more because of that? Well, let me know. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching. I will see you again soon. Goodbye.